Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2020. And yes, we're still in F2, still trying to get back into Formula 1, but we're over halfway now, so it won't be long. Let's move on to Silverstone. So here we are at Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix, and as it is British, you can see that it's very, very cloudy, and it's just about to piss down, so yes, it's definitely the British Grand Prix. Let's have a look and see what time we're going to put in on our one-shot quali. Don't forget, in front of us we have in the lead at the moment, Mitsubishi Lamborghini. Yes, Mitsubishi Lamborghini is currently on pole. We are going to cross the line. I think it's only going to be 20th. Let's have a look. It is. At Silverstone, it's last place on the grid. Oh, bugger. Bugger, balls, bugger. And there is Mitsubishi Lamborghini, who actually got pole position. Callum's an idiot, got 9th place, our teammate, and we ended up right at the back of the grid. Oh.
Welcome to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. 5 miles out from Toaster, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles of circuit. Silverstone has been through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. But still there, of course, is the circuit's most famous and iconic sequence of corners, starting at Maggots, turn 10. Joining me today in the commentary box is former 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. We all know the circuit so well, Davide. What's got your attention today?
Always a pleasure, Alex. Everyone looks forward to Silverstone, and with such an intriguing grid, I think the fans will be excited for the start of today's race. We know these young drivers are hungry to prove themselves. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some more history being made today.
Let's take a look at the grid positions for today's race. An immense lap from Nobuharu Matsushita yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting alongside is Antoine Hubert. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have King, Aitken, Dorian Boccolacci, and De Vries, Alesi, Delatraz, Ilott, Guan Yu Zhou, Sete Camara, Schumacher, Nicholas Latifi, and Mazepin, Giotto, Galeo, Boschon, and Mahavir Raghunathan, Calderon, and the captain. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Anyway, here we go then. It's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear by the way. Go. And it's away we go from last on the grid, unfortunately. Oh, it's a bad start as well for Hookster. Calderon's in front of us, and Naka. Oh, look at it. So he dies around the outside of 3 cars, I think it was. Anyway, yes, 3 cars. I think Tatiana Calderon's just off to the right hand side, but yes, we get past this. Another dive bomb for Hookster. He goes past Sean Galali as well, and we got Marzi Spin somewhere in the mix. I don't know who that is. On the left hand side, there's more contact. We got Sete Camara, it's Latifi, it's Queen Latifi in front of us now. We get past Sete Camara and we're up now into 13th position. Wowzers, mid-trousers. I've said it already and I'm going to say it again. Wowzers, mid-trousers. What a fantastic start to the Grand Prix there in F2, in our gorgeous F2 car with the Hookster on the first lap, chasing from the back of the grid, trying to get up into the World Championship points and trying to get past Queen Latifi himself. Yes, Queen Latifi. We got Zulu directly in front in 11th position. And we just go past the old grandstands at Silverstone as we now go into the gorgeous, the glorious, the fantastic Maggots and Beckett section. A little bit wide there for Hookster on the curves, a little bit wide, but he's okay. Okay, here we go then. Through Maggots we go. Yes, sweep. Off into Beckett's, and we sweep to the left now. Yes, as we're about to go into the final part of Beckett's and go down the hanger straight for the very, very first time at Silverstone. You can see the sun is starting to peek through the clouds now. So he should have no problem whatsoever. Unfortunately for the Hookster though, he's on the hard tyres. In fact, everyone is on the hard tyres, and the Hookster absolutely hates the hard tyres in this series. Absolutely hates them. So he's just going to have to run with it and see how he does. Anyway, Queen Latifi still ahead of us in 12th position at the moment. We're going to go for a move down inside of him. Oh, yes, we do. In fact, that was a great move there for Hookster. Completely brilliant, in fact, as Mitsubishi Lamborghini gets the fastest lap, which means he must be in the lead of this race as we continue on now into lap 2, still chasing Zulu. As we accelerate forward now on lap 2, where we've managed to catch up to the back a little bit of Zulu as we now dive down the inside of it. Do we get past? Yes, we do. Up into 11th, just outside the World Championship points now. We've got Mick Schumacher, which I think we're going to go for a dive for into this turn. Yes! Oh, bloody hell. A little bit wide on the exit there for Hookster. We've got Clemson Idiot, and Mick Schumacher tries to get past us on the run through there, but we managed to hold on to 10th place now. We are in the World Championship points as the DRS has now been enabled. Fantastic. So 10th position for us. Just ahead of us we've got our teammate Callum Idiot, and behind us it's Mick Schumacher. So we accelerate forward after lap 4. Callum Idiot is now directly in front of us. He's got his DRS flap open, but what's he going to do? He's going to send it down the inside. Or he tries to, but didn't quite manage to pull off that manoeuvre. But anyway, I think he's going to send it into this next turn. Very, very tight left-hander. Here he goes. He's going to go for it, and yes, he does. He gets past. So now we are behind John Lacey's son. Yes, John Lacey's son, who's currently in 8th position, as Jordan, my tits are all saggy these days, King actually puts in a fastest lap. So we accelerate forward to lap 5. Lap 5 still chasing John Lacey's son, who's currently still in 8th place as we go through the Maggots and Beckett section once again of this Grand Prix. Just 2 more laps remaining. Can we get up into 8th position as we go down the Hanger Straight? We're just about to find out. We're very, very close to the back end of John Lacey's son there. We get the DRS on him, so I think we're going to have him. He's got DRS, of course, as well on Louis Delatraz. So let's see if we can do a dive on John Lacey's son. And yes, we go down the inside. Oh, a little bit up on the curve there for Hookster. Almost binned it, but he managed to hold it together. And yes, he's up into 8th position now. Yes, we are on for some World Championship points, but how many, I'm not quite sure, but a few. Oh, bloody hell. Almost binned it there, though. Almost binned it for Hookster, as once again, Jordan, my tits are all saggy King, has put in a fastest lap. We accelerate forward at lap 6. We are still chasing Louis Delatraz directly in front of us. As you can see, we still hold on to 8th position. John Lacey's son is behind us now in 9th place, and look at this, he dives down the inside of Delatraz, and we got Broccoli in front of us now. Yes, we've got Broccoli. Our 5 a day is currently ahead of us. Can we catch up to the back of Broccoli and get up into 6th position? No, I don't think we can. We've only got 1 more lap of this Grand Prix to go anyway. We accelerate forward down to the last lap of the race, and as you can see, we have managed to catch up to the back of Broccoli, and we're getting very, very close to him. As you can see, we're almost at the end of the race, and let's see if we can get past Broccoli. We're going to do a dive down inside. Yes, we do. Do we manage to make it stick though? Oh, a little bit jumping over the curb. Oh, and he's binned it. Hookster. Oh, almost binned it there for Hookster. Oh, he's lost out to Broccoli. That'll teach you not for having your 5 a day. And we're going to cross the line in 7th place. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers there. So 7th position, but where did Mitsubishi Lamborghini actually finish in the race? We do get driver of the day though, so that's fantastic. Well done to the Hookster there. Well done indeed. So that was the feature race, and there is the Carlin mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do. Well done, lads. Well done. Fantastic. Well, fantastic indeed. We will go up to the podium now and see who it is on the top step. And there is, oh no, there's the winner. It was Mitsubishi Lamborghini who actually won the race. I can't believe it. And there's Scott into the barrier, YouTube star sensation, congratulating everyone. I don't know what he's doing there in F2, but he's there, yes. Wowzers. And there's Jack Aitken, who finished in 5th place for Campos Racing. Well done, Jack, well done indeed. So up onto the podium now. Here he is, everyone. The winner of the race, Mitsubishi Lamborghini. Yes, there he is, on the top step, taking his trophy as well. Now, how is this going to affect our championship points? I'm not quite sure. We'll have to have a look after the champagne's been sprayed over everyone. Yes, sprayed over everyone. Oh, we love a bit of spraying, don't we, Dave? Yes. Anyway, moving on very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Let's go to the points and see where we are. So, he won the race, Mitsubishi Lamborghini. And we are, we're okay. 19 points ahead now of Mitsubishi Lamborghini. Our teammate Callum Zanidia is currently in 9th place. We're still top in the constructors though. So, onwards now.
Welcome back for the final event of the weekend, the sprint race. Here, the top 8 from yesterday's feature race are reversed to make up the grid below us. And in just a few minutes, those drivers will be hurtling down into turn 1.
So here we go then, 5-lap sprint race as the lights go out, and we are in second place just behind Louis Delatraz as we say go, 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 and it's away we go. Wow, great start for Live Hookster, but Delatraz actually gets a better start as we go into the first turn. Look at this, I think Broccoli's got past us as well. Yes, he has. We've dropped the position down to third place at the moment. We've got Jack Akin behind us in fourth place, but look at this, we're going to slide down the inside of Broccoli. Yes, we do. Wowzers. Fantastic. So we are in second position, which is where we started the race, unfortunately. Still not chasing after Delatraz, who seems to be away and gone. Look at that. He is well away. Only 5 laps to try and catch him, of course. We've got to try and get some serious points here. Thankfully, though, because, of course, Mitsubishi Lapashiti won the race, he's had to start from 8th position, of course, for the sprint race. So at the moment, we are ahead of him on World Championship points. Yes, World Championship points. As we still chase after Louis Delatraz. Currently the lead. The gap is now 1.2 seconds. Broccoli is still behind us, but he's now half a second behind Jack Akin, his teammate, in 4th position. And in 5th place, it's Nick My Fries. Nick My Fries is in 5th position as we now jump over the curves once again and go through the Maggot and Bucket section. Now it is, of course, very, very sunny out on the circuit at Silverstone. It's a perfect day for a motor race, and luckily now we have some perfect tyres on our car. Yes, we've got the soft tyre, which is great for Hookster because he loves these soft tyres. In fact, he loves it being soft as it can be. Yes, soft as it can be. Anyway, moving on swiftly. You can see almost the end of the first lap now, and Delatraz still ahead of us. The gap is now 3/4 of a second, as you can see, and we are sort of chasing. We are sort of catching Louis Delatraz as we're about to complete the first lap of this 5-lap sprint. Still chasing on Louis Delatraz. We complete lap 1 and go into lap 2. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. But can we get past Delatraz? Can we indeed? As we accelerate forward down to lap 2, we have indeed managed to catch up to the back of Louis Delatraz. But are we going to make a move and try and get past? Well, you can see how much we're pushing because now we've got the fastest lap of the race. Yes, lap 3 now for us. Lap 3. Are we going to get past Delatraz? It looks like we may go for a dive down the inside. Are we going to make it stick? No. Holding station behind Delatraz. What about here? Is he going to go for a dive down the inside? Oh, I think he may. No. Wow, that was very, very tight indeed. In fact, he's lost a little bit of ground there to Delatraz. Had to slow down horribly there to try and avoid contact with Delatraz. We've got the DRS back now, though, so hopefully we can make a little bit of ground as we accelerate forward to lap 4. Still chasing Louis Delatraz, as you can see. Now, are we going to see if we can go past? Very, very tight to the gearbox of Delatraz. What about down the inside here? I think he may. Oh, yes. Oh, wowzers. I've never seen that before. Delatraz just seemed to get out of the way and let the Hookster through. So the Hookster has now gone up into the lead of this race. This is exactly what we need, as you can see. Mitsubishi Lapashiti is not in the top 5, which is great news, which means we are going to take over some more points away from him as we accelerate forward to the last lap of the race, and it looks like we are going to win the race. Yes, the 5-lap sprint is going to be won by the Hookster. Just a few more corners to go. Delatraz still in second place, but he's half a second behind now, so no chance of catching us. Akin in third. Nick My Fries is currently in fourth position and bringing up the rear. Oh, it was Broccoli, but he's now dropped back into sixth place. Okay, round the final corners we go then. And we are going to complete this race and win it. Yes, win it. Fantastic. As Hookster crosses the line. Well, that is exactly what we needed for this championship. Exactly what we needed. A win in the sprint race. And we get driver of the day once again. Wowzers. Yes, so if we do pretty badly in the feature race, we can get it back in the sprint races. That's our plan anyway. And there is our team. Yes, it's our team. The Charus whatevers. Can't remember what they're called now. Oh, there it is. Sauber Junior Team by Charus. Yes. They'll do your hair for you as well if you need them to. Yes. There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves. Like they always do. Well done, lads. And there's Anton Hubert, who finished in 5th place for BWT Arden. So, on to the podium now. There he is, everyone. There he is. There's Hookster. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. Just 39 years old. How much longer can he continue? How much longer? Well, he said to me the other day, he's still got a few more years left in him. A few more years before he's completely knackered. So, we should be okay. We should be okay for a few more championships yet. Fantastic. So, let's go to the point situation now and see where we are in the championship. So as you can see, we won the race, and we've pulled the gap out now. 34 points against Mitsubishi Lapashiti, and we're still, of course, leading the constructors. So here we are for the next round at Hungary, and unfortunately this is the worst track for the Hookster. He absolutely hates Hungary. He just cannot get to grips with the corners, and as you can see, it looks like we're going to cross the line for our one-shot quali in 19th position, which is pretty much to be expected at Hungary, it has to be said. Is it going to be 19th or last? No, it is 19th place for Hungary. Okay then, let's just get this race out of the way.
We're just 18 kilometres from the city of Budapest here in Hungary, where today's Formula 2 race is about to start. Hold on to your hats, this should be something special. The Hungaroring is located 12 miles northeast of the capital, Budapest. It's 2.7 miles long, featuring 14 corners, and it's got a reputation for making overtaking difficult. Nevertheless, there's a history of some truly exceptional races here. Let's hope that our Formula 2 drivers can serve up some more of that today. Joining me for all today's excitement, a man who is no stranger to this challenging circuit, Davide Valsecchi. Davide, Hungaroring can be a tricky beast to master. What insight can you give us about today's race?
Ciao Alex, as you say, the circuit can be challenging. There's a lot of slow corner which can make overtaking very frustrating. This will be a good test of this young driver's patience. Waiting for the perfect moment to make an attack will be the key to moving up through the field today.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Nobuharu Matsushita lines up on pole position, and starting alongside is Callum Ilott. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hubert, Aitken, Giuliano Alesi, and Mazepin, De Vries, King, Giotto, Dorian Boccolacci, Joe, Galeo, Mick Schumacher, and Latifi, Delatraz, Calderon, Tete Cameron, and Ralph Boschel. The captain, Mahavir Raghunathan, starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear mode. And we say go, 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 and it's away he goes. Oh, pretty poor start off the line, has to be said once again from the Hookster. Still in 19th place at the moment. He's been overtaken by Raghunathan. I don't believe it. Yes, down to last place as we go to turn 1. But look at this, he's going to get a few. Oh, a super dive bomb for the Hookster. Now all this contact now, there is contact with cars all around him. I don't know who it is. We had Giotto there, but now we've got, I think that's Mick Schumacher just off to the left-hand side. I think it is Mick Schumacher. So let's see. Oh, he tried to dive on Giotto there, but didn't quite manage to pull that off. Anyway, we have managed to get up into, I think it's 12th position at the moment. Oh, still making contact with Mick Schumacher though, but we managed to hold on to this position. Yes, 12th place, so we are just 2 positions away from some of those all-important World Championship points if we're going to win this season in F2 and graduate, I say, with a very sore place in my heart, graduate to Formula 1, even though we are a 13 times world champion. Yes, Michael Bastard Massey decided to demote us down to F2 because we're just winning too much. Yes, unbelievable scenes, absolutely unbelievable scenes as we still chase after Giotto. He's got Zulu in front of him, as you can see, and he's got the one single solitary World Championship point that we need to try and increase our campaign, because don't write this season off yet. Anything can happen, and as you can see, we dive down the inside of Giotto, get past him, up into 11th place now. So our next target is Zulu, who's got that World Championship point. Can we get past? Well, we may be able to. There's quite a long, truly train of cars ahead. We've got Broccoli, Zulu, we've got Jordan, my tits are all saggy these days, King. That's an English joke, in case anyone hasn't worked out what it is yet. I think I've explained it already. Anyway, that's the end of lap 1 as we go into lap 2, still chasing Zulu in 10th place. We're going to do a dive down the inside. Yes, I think we are. And we're now chasing Broccoli, but more importantly than that, we are up into the World Championship points on lap 2 of this Grand Prix. This is exactly what we need to continue our campaigns. We accelerate forward out to lap 3, and here we go for a move on Broccoli. Do we dive it on the inside? Yes, we do. Oh, very wide on the exit though. I think Broccoli's overtaken us once again, and he has. So we sort of got the place, but now we've lost it again. So we hold on to 10th position but see if we can actually get past our 5-a-day man. Yes, it's Broccoli in front of us. We accelerate forward at lap 3, and this time we go for a move on Broccoli into this chicane, and it's a beautiful move, I have to say, for Hookster, and he just sails straight past into 9th place. We accelerate forward at lap 8. Yes, lap 8. Not a lot has happened, it has to be said, and unfortunately we haven't made up any positions. Oh, I think you got a tap there for the car behind. I think there was a tap from Broccoli, I'm sure it is, and now the cars are swarming all over him trying to get past. What's Hookster going to do? Oh, he threads it straight down the middle and manages to hold on to this 9th position. We've got Zulu behind now, and now Giotta's behind as well, but the Hookster holds on in 9th position. With just 2 more laps to go as we accelerate forward now. This is now the last lap of the Grand Prix, and Giotta's looking very, very racy indeed behind, and he sails past us into turn 1. Oh, he has to outbrake himself though, and that gives the opportunity for Hookster to try and get the place back. Can he hold it together though? Can he? I think he can, although Giotta's still there off to the right hand side, but I think he's got it. I think he may have him. There he is, and yes, we now hold on to this 9th place. And in front of us, we've got Jordan, my tits of all saggy these days, King, in front of us in 8th place. We so fall into the last lap of the race, and unfortunately, we're only going to finish in 9th place. I have no idea where Mitsubishi Lap of Shitty is, but he's going to be up there somewhere as our teammate, Callum's an idiot, finishes the race just as Mitsubishi Lap of Shitty gets the fastest lap, so he must be up there. He's probably in 2nd or 3rd place. But anyway, we come around the final corner, and we are going to get 9th place with, I think, just a few World Championship points. Anyway, we cross it. Oh, we have to be very careful there. Almost got overtaken by whoever that was. I can't remember his name. Anyway, there you go then. 9th place for us in the feature race. And once again, we get drive of the day. It's 3 times on the trot now. What is it about the Hookster? I don't know. The stewards are just loving us. And there is our team, of course, for Callum's an Idiot, who won the race. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. And there he is. There is Callum's an Idiot for the Sauber Junior team by Sharroz. Yes, Sharroz. Yes. There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves, like always, like always. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. And there's Nick My Fries, who finished in 7th position. So, on to the podium now. There they all are. Unfortunately, no Hookster, but our teammate is there on the top step. Callum's an Idiot, who holds up the trophy high and says, yes, do you know what I have to work with, he says. I have to work with the Hookster. Can you imagine how much that hurts me to work with the Hookster? It is a pain for Callum's an Idiot, I must admit, but there you go. What can you do? So, as the champagne goes over everyone, well done, lads. It's time to go to the championship standings now. So there you go. Callum's an Idiot finished in 1st place. We finished in 9th place. Only 2 points for that round, of course. So let's go to the standings and see where we are now. Oh, we've lost a few points there. Only 12 points ahead of Mitsubishi Lump of Shitty right now. Okay, let's go to the sprint.
We're back. For the 2nd race, we've reversed the top 8 from yesterday, and everyone here is getting ready for what's shaping up to be a thrilling conclusion to the weekend.
So here we go then as the 5 lights go out on the sprint race, and we're going to say go, go, go. This is our time to redeem ourselves, starting from 9th place on the grid, and it's away we go. There is Mitsubishi Lump of Shitty directly in front of us. We have to get past him. We have to get past him, but we've been overtaken by 2 cars. Broccoli and Giotto has already got past, and we're going to see if we can dive that down the inside. Oh, we do, and I think we get past Mitsubishi. Yes, we do, and we got Jack Aiken in front of us in 5th place. We're going to warn him for a collision with Galali, but there, I think there is Galali off to the right-hand side, but look at this, everyone. We have got past Mitsubishi Lump of Shitty, and we're up now to 6th place. Yes, 6th position, still on the 1st lap at Hungary. The Hookster's worst circuit on the calendar. He absolutely hates it. He really does. He just cannot stand it. Just wants to get these races done and dusted so we can move on to the final round of the championship, because we haven't got many more to go. It's only a 12 race season in the F2, and then hopefully we can get back into Formula 1 and start our F1 2020 career. Finally. Anyway, off we go then, through the chicane there, still holding on to 6th position and still chasing Jack Aitken. We've got Sean Galali still behind us in 7th place. We've got Nikita Malzi-Spin, who's currently in 4th position. The sun is shining beautifully at Hungary, as you can see, so no problem with the weather. It's not going to rain in the next 5 laps, because it's only a sprint race anyway, so even if it did, we still wouldn't have to come in for a pit stop, because there just isn't enough laps to go in this race. So we're about to complete the 1st lap, and we go underneath the Liqui Moly sign, and you can see we're still chasing Jack Aiken. We want to get higher than 6th place, of course. We want to get as many points as we can to really take the championship fight to Mitsubishi Labashiti, who seems to be the one that's going to be our main contender, as Nick My Fries, has currently got the fastest lap of the race on lap 1. As we go into lap 2 now, still chasing Jack Aiken, and let's see if we do a dive down inside, do we? Oh yes, superb move once again, but a little bit wide on the exit for Hookster, and Jack Aiken is off there to the right hand side, but we should have him into this next turn if we dive it in deep into the inside line. Do we? Yes we do. And once again we've gone very wide on the exit though, so can we hold it together? Is Jack Aiken going to get on the left hand side? Yes, there he is. Almost, but no, we do it. We make the position finally stick, and we still hold on to this 5th place. We still fall down to lap 5. Yes, nothing else happened unfortunately in the race. It's the last lap, and it looks like we are going to finish in 5th position. We've got Marzi Spin directly in front of us. He's got John Alesi's son directly in front of him, and behind us we've still got Jack Aiken, as we're about to come around the final corners now and complete the race in 5th place. So some more important World Championship points, as Nick My Fries has won the race, which is great news. It wasn't Mitsubishi Labashiti as we cross the line in 5th position.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in
Well, I'm quite happy with that, considering this is a terrible circuit for me. It really is. I just can't get on with it. So, and this time, finally, driver of the day goes to Sean Galali. Well done, Sean. Well done indeed. So there are the ART team mechanics, this time congratulating themselves on the Pratt perch. And there is Nick My Fries in the ART Grand Prix, who won the race. Well done, lad. Well done indeed. And there's the team mechanics. Well done to them as well, because they're the ones that put the car together. And there's Callum's an idiot, who finished in 9th place, of course, our own teammate. So well done to Callum. So up onto the podium, you can see, unfortunately, the Hookster is once again not going to be there. But we gave it our all, as he holds up the trophy high, and it's time for the champagne spraying to go over everyone once again. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. So it's now time for the final championship standings at the end of this video to see where we are for next week. And we can see now that we finished in 5th place. Kansas Idiot finished in 9th. Nick My Fries actually won the race, so 15 points to him. And so now, as we scroll down, you can see in the standings that we are still in the lead by 18 points now over Mitsubishi Labashiti, and Kansas Idiot is in 8th position with 79 World Championship points. And of course, we're still in the lead in the Constructors. I don't think we've got any fear of losing that, to be honest. Anyway, as always, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. Next time, it's going to be round 9 at the Spa Frankie Champ Circuit. Thanks so much for watching. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.